That'll do. Well, that was exciting. Hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. Oh dear. What's that? Hope it makes good television. Andy being a nutter on the Chimay circuit. Grand Prix circuit. And that was Chimay circuit. Bit of an experience, I have to say. Quite enjoyed that. Something different to do. All right, here they come. Mark, Rob, here comes Dave, Ross, and here comes the VFR. Oh yes, you got to go for that, got to go for that. Ah, yeah. Formidable. And I've got tail end Charlie J behind me. We're only 20 minutes away from lunch, so village. Whether it's nice is a matter of opinion, I suppose. Oh, it's windy. Windy up here. You'll probably hear it on the mic. Better. Everyone decided, those cows, whether it's going to rain or not. Half are sitting down and half are standing up. Well, they're all standing up, it's not going to rain. Welcome back. We've just been round Rue de Pêche, which was Hitler's most southern, or closest to the French border because he could before the French invasion, his secret base where we could plan the invasion of France. Initially, I think they were, well, they had to, first of all, they had to get rid of all the occupants of this small little hamlet, of this little town, little Belgian town. And they literally had like 6 hours in which to move out. They didn't have time to get any of their possessions. They had to basically, there were 3 villages. Rue de Pêche was one of them. Chimay was another one. And you know, I can't remember what the third one was. But anyway, basically they were in like a big triangle. And they had to all be cleared out from this whole area, from this whole amazing area, because obviously, so they had 6 hours in which to do it in, because they needed to start constructing this secret base for Hitler and the top 4 of his commanders, officers. So yeah, basically they started building a little bit of an infrastructure within the woods. So they had the canopy of the trees. They were hidden by the canopy of all these trees in this densely forested area. So it couldn't be seen from the air. And they had basically 2 weeks to build this hideout for him, which, as I say, he needed to have somewhere a bit closer to France, to the border with France, to plan the invasion of France. So they set about building a bunker, and the bunker was basically 10 metres away from the officers' quarters. From the officers' quarters. So if in the event that there was an air raid, they could get as quickly as possible to an air raid shelter, because that was the paranoia of the man kicking in. But anyway, they were thinking it was going to take 4 to 6 weeks to invade and take over France. Well, in fact, it took a lot less than that. Within 10 days, the Germans had invaded, taken control of most of northern France. And once that had happened and they got into Paris, the French people, they just capitulated, gave in and went, you know, that's it, you've got us, there's not a lot we can do. And we weren't getting any support from the Allies or anything like that. So yes, so as it was, they only had 2 weeks to build this hideout for him. He only really had best part of 10 days that he was actually there before he went back to the Eagle's Nest back in Germany. I think there was actually two squadrons or two garrisons of German soldiers based at the site, just in case he needs to come back. So to keep it secure, basically the previous occupants, or the population of that village and the other surrounding villages, were all taken north, left in Philippeville to fend for themselves, really. As long as they didn't come back. If they come back, then they would have probably been shot. I think as it was, within 6 months of them leaving, they all started coming back, because the German soldiers had moved on. They were required they were required in at the battlefields of France. So they all left the villages, and the villages eventually all came back. So that's brief history of Bouillé de Pêche. Again, it is a proper museum, what have you. If you're really interested in that sort of thing, it is worth going to see it. Gives you. It is worth going to see it. Just gives you a bit of an insight into what was going on at the beginning of the war. That's basically it for today. We're just making our way back now to Denon and the hotel. I think some of the guys are actually going to stop off in Denon, I think they said, so I'm going to go straight back to the hotel. I need to start downloading footage and what have you, because there's a lot of it, so I need to clear the card, download it and get it ready for when I get back home to start editing it and get it put on my channel.